So what is up, everybody? It is your boy Robbie Dagger, bringing you another Mobius Final Fantasy news update, and this is a good one. Oh baby, we finally got our interview Q&A questions from the TGS, from the Square Enix members. So this is going to be great. We're going to go over this really quick all together. There were basically, there were 8 questions, basically 7 questions that we asked the developers for our global version of Mobius Final Fantasy, and we did get some answers back. It took like around a month, but we finally got these answers, and we'll go over these together, kind of one by one. So the first question is, are there any plans for unlocking the 5-star versions of the 15 cards, specifically considering, or especially considering that some of the 13 cards can be extremely strong? The answer is yes. We plan on unlocking those cards soon, but we are currently still discussing the exact timing, so please look forward to them in the future. Awesome. So we are going to have our 15 cards. Oh god, let me get that out of the way. Our 15 cards are going to be upgraded in the future, so definitely look forward to that, guys. The next question was, any chance that there will be a global exclusive events, jobs, and abilities? This was a big question for me. I've always been wondering this. The answer is it would be great for something like this, but we are only one team, and creating global exclusives would require our team to split up resources, which isn't something we're able to do at the moment. So the answer is no. We are not going to be getting global exclusive jobs, abilities, or events at this time, which is kind of a bummer. But, you know, the team's small. At least they were upfront with us. That was basically a long answer to say no. The third question was, while I'm enjoying the 13 event and enjoyed the 7 event as well, I'm wondering if the team is giving any consideration to making events or releasing jobs for older fan favorites, such as the series, older fan favorites in the series, like 4 or 6 Final Fantasies. One of the reasons that 13 and 7 were some of the first events in Mobius is because a lot of the people that on the Mobius team had previously worked on those titles. Now that these events are done, our team is planning on focusing on other titles in the Final Fantasy franchise, but we can't announce any specific games yet. So yes, they're working on new stuff for us, but they can't tell us what it is. Number 4, it would seem that they don't have plans to increase the eligibility of the top rewards in the towers. If that's the case, can they just delay handing out some tower rewards? This is kind of a weird question pertaining to the tower, but it says that while that's something we could consider, our goal is to focus on the issue while that is happening rather than after the fact. We did mention at PAX that we are continuing to improve our systems to prevent cheaters and identify their methods. So this is about the hacking in the tower, you guys. The hacking in the tower has been plaguing us since the beginning of this game, so they're working on methods to get the hackers out of there. As we keep fine-tuning this in the future, we should start to see a lot of cheaters get removed from the rankings earlier using our current method, which is our current area of improvement from the development side. So that's good. They're working on the hackers for us. The 5th question is the Dragon Quest event coming to the global version of Mobius? The answer is no! The answer is no! No jobs, no weapons, no event. Unfortunately, we will not be seeing a localized version of the Dragon Quest event because it is specifically a collaboration with another mobile title called Hiroshi no Dragon Quest, and this is exclusively available in Japan. So bringing this overseas is not possible. So that is a huge bummer. I was really looking forward to this event. A lot of people were, like, it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. And they were right, because it's not going to happen. So that's nail in the coffin right there, set in stone, so whatever. We're just going to have to look past that. Is there a way to put in some sort of progress meter for extra skill unlocks? I didn't even realize this was like a big issue for people, but apparently it is, and they are working on. It says we're constantly looking to expand the UI, and one thing we're trying to implement into the game is a special area that allows you to unlock these extra skills faster. No timing or how the mechanic will work out has been locked in yet, but we are definitely planning on creating something that'll allow you to unlock the skills faster. I'm wondering if they're talking about like another area of Gigantar Battlefield, or the Gigantar Terrace. I'm sorry, I said Battlefield. That just basically is for unlocking extra skills or something. Will there be a system to address trolls in MP battle? As mentioned earlier, we're constantly looking for ways to improve the game in multiplayer. It's definitely not excluded. Truth be told, the concept of trolls in multiplayer wasn't something that was on our radar because these types of issues don't happen very often in the Japanese version of the game. Trolls are exclusive to global, apparently, but now that we know, we'll explore what kinds of improvements can be made. There hasn't been that many. I haven't seen that many issues with trolls in MP, honestly. Sokun says, okay, anything you'd like the fans to know as a final question, anything else that they would like us to know? As mentioned before, they love to hear our feedback because it allows them to come up with new ideas and improve our gameplay for Mobius Final Fantasy. Especially with the global players, things like the multiplayer issues aren't as prevalent in Japan, so being able to hear directly from you guys is very useful for our development team, or for our development process of the global game. Thank you for the continued support. So, biggest things to take away for me that I wanted to pass on to you guys was there's not going to be a Dragon Quest event. So that's like one of the biggest things. And then the other thing is no global exclusives, global jobs, global abilities. So we'll get less than the JP version got, so hopefully we don't get shafted anymore. But thank you for coming by and enjoying this episode of Mobius FF. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and I hope you're not too bummed out about the lack of content that we're experiencing with losing on the Dragon Quest. So, wish you guys the very best. Best of luck in all your pulls. We'll be looking forward to next month, as always. If you like this video, you can always leave a like, a share, subscribe. That would be an awesome way to help out the channel. And as always, we will be doing more Mobius Final Fantasy videos in the future, so I'll catch you on the next one.